Cinema One. Sale, sale, sale. Look at daily sales on DVDs. Why not? Do you guys have any updates on? Because I know, like, I got all of the Halloween films except for 2.
Number 2, yeah. For some reason, number 2 seems to be the one that's everyone's having a hard time getting a hold of. I don't know why.
I don't know. It's weird. I heard that there's like misprints on the spine.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was unaware of that. But
So.
Because I know that in the States, Shout Factory apparently dropped the ball with the.
Yeah, it came like 1 week later, earlier at a Best Buy or something.
Something like, yeah, I don't know what's happening. I guess they're getting too excited for the release of it, so they're.
Yeah, they're trying to coincide with the 20 Halloween Kills, right? So.
I think so, yeah. And of course they put too many hands in the cookie jar, I guess.
Yeah, true.
I don't have any in stock at the moment. We've got them coming in. I'm not sure when they'll pop in. They're from one of our main distributors, so.
Oh yeah.
$34.99 when it comes in.
It's 100% though, right? We'll get it. Because I have it pre-ordered on Amazon, but when I look at the thing, it says, "Oh, we'll email you when it's available," and it's like, "Oh, I don't know."
Yeah, I've had somebody else mention that too. They said that Amazon's been holding their pre-orders for the Halloween 4Ks, and I don't know why. We only got a handful of them, and they, of course, like the day of or the next day, they were all pretty much sold out.
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure. I guess they're getting theirs from Scream Factory?
I think directly, yeah. Because I went to, what's it called, Sunrise Records. They only had like literally 2 sets.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, wow. And I was like the first person to show up, so I was like, oh, thank God.
It's good timing. I
Yeah.
knew that they'd be like Scream Factory stuff's usually always pretty popular, but like
Yeah.
it's Halloween.
Yeah, especially in October, yeah.
Yeah.
With the new movie coming out too, so.
Yep. Like plastic cases, like the good, like the cardboard.
Yeah, the
cases and
slip
whatnot.
covers, yeah, slip
Yeah.
cases, yeah.
So, limited supply, I mean, thankfully.
Yeah, no, this is a cool area.
Yeah, as far as the mall's pretty quiet most of the time. It's not too crazy, too hectic.
Are the website prices the same as in-store prices?
They
or
should be, yeah. Sometimes the website prices get changed first, and then the
Oh,
store
yeah?
reflects. But yeah, they should be 100% 1-to-1.
Do you have The Shining?
The Shining in 4K?
Yeah.
No, I don't think you know what? I think that one's pretty popular too right now.
Yeah, because it's like $19 on the website. I was like, ooh.
Oh, you know what? That probably explains it.
Yeah.
It's a really good deal.
It's still available on the website though, so I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's probably one of the reasons. We got a handful of them on order for the store.
Is it still on back order, or is it available to ship?
From the website, it should be. Yeah, it should be.
Okay.
But yeah, same thing. It's $19.99 right now. So.
Yeah? Okay.
It's for the Halloween sale, if I had to guess.
Oh, there's a Halloween sale?
Yeah.
Okay, that explains.
There's a little section right behind you where the two ladies are standing here. It's a little...
Is there 4Ks there too, or just this is the
No,
only?
we keep the 4Ks in the 4Ks.
Oh, okay. Okay, I hope you liked that discussion with the worker there. And yeah, the prices here is absolutely insane. There's so many good deals here. There's also, obviously you're gonna find some, it's more expensive, like that movie right there. Obviously because they're shipping directly from Shout Factory, so it's absolutely an amazing selection, and I highly recommend you guys check this place out if you are in the GTA. I believe there's other in Canada, but for now this is my closest location, which is about like 26 kilometers away. So that's pretty cool. They have everything brand new, so don't worry about used and stuff like that. So, and there's really good prices. I didn't show the Blu-ray section, but they had amazing deals for Blu-rays, especially during this Halloween sale. They had like $4 Blu-rays, $5 Blu-rays, up to like $11 Blu-rays, and it's actually amazing. Like some of these deals you can't get anywhere else. Obviously, some deals you're going to find better somewhere else, but that's just the natural market of physical media. Certain places where it's less of a hassle to go inside of a store or it's less of a hassle to buy online than to get it in the store. So you're gonna be paying for that premium. But again, this is an amazing store. They had so many good deals and so many good titles, and like the variety of what you can get here was absolutely amazing. And this is my second time coming into the store, and every time I come there, I always find something new that I always want. So it may break the bank, but it's definitely worth it. Like the Dead and Buried, I think that's kind of new. You have Dune. Again, that is Arrow, I think. I don't know, Arrow release. You have Dunkirk. I kind of need that on 4K, but I was tempted, but I wanted to stick to the horror theme that I was trying to go for. So I've got a few good horror films. I wanted to get the Maniac, but again, that was a bit too much out of my budget. That was like $56, and I was like, for a movie I kind of like, I don't know if I wanted to spend that much cheese on it. So they had the first two Tomb Raider films. They have Labyrinth, The Karate Kid. Again, another film I was tempted to get, but I was like, I'll maybe wait for a deeper sale. So a lot of these films were on sale, but I mean, they weren't, because I'm a cheap bastard, so I was tempted to get this, because this is $21, and it comes with a slip case, not a slip cover, a slip case, and it came with a booklet and stuff, but I already have it, and I don't know if I want to double dip on it for a movie that I do like, but it's just not one of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah, Inside Out, a lot of these, Inception I was tempted to get, but again, I wanted to keep with my theme, because I wanted to spend $100 here. I didn't want to go too crazy at this store, even though I easily could have. So hopefully one day when I'm a rich guy and I have YouTube monetization, that's when I'll come back here and spend hundreds of dollars, because I could easily, there's so many good things. Again, that was a bit out of my budget. I could, Pet Sematary, I was tempted, and it is the original Pet Sematary. It's not the remake. But again, I was like, it didn't have a slip cover, and 4Ks, I kind of really like the slip cover because I want to add to that premium factor. News of the World, my dad wants me to get this film, but again, I was like, So I was like, okay. And yeah, this is just my current, what I'm looking at currently. I found The Matrix. I was looking for The Matrix, but again, there is no slip cover, and I really like that slip cover art. I'm not, hey Mr. Cameraman, tilt the camera up because you can't see anything. Blade, I wanted to get that too, but I was like, it's not a horror movie. It kind of is. It's a vampire movie, a spooky movie, action movie, but it's not really a horror film. They had a lot of good deals when it comes to these things, but again, some of these titles are Black Friday titles that I'm waiting on to get like a deeper discount, like less than 15, maybe 10, 9, $8. I'd spend, especially on MCU films where I'm not 100%. This is a pickup I got immediately. Prince of Darkness. This is that was a blind buy, but I saw the movie collect, and I saw these Rambo movies on 4K, and I was so tempted to pick them up. But again, they're out of my budget, and I was more into buying horror films, especially in the month of October, and for horror films being on sale. You had The Shallows. I saw it in theaters. They had not Red Dead Redemption, Shawshank Redemption. That was another movie I was tempted to get, the Sicario sequel. You had that was a great sequel. If you guys have seen that, let me know. It's not as good as the first movie, but it's still a hell of a movie. Shadow, I think it's like a Japanese or Korean film. They had Saving Private Ryan, which I was tempted to get, but without a slip cover for that price, I was like, I'll wait for a deeper sale. But like, I could go through these entire shelves and not find everything. Like, I remember scanning the shelf like 3 times after, and I found something new every time. So there's so many 4Ks that my mind was like in awe. You have the new Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I'd probably only get the first 2 movies. Those are the only ones I liked. They had the Star Wars movies. I would have gotten Revenge of the Sith, but they didn't have that. They had Force Awakens, which I'm tempted to get, but again, that's another Black Friday title. I scanned over it, but I go back and I get it. But if you saw, I got that one movie, and they had 2 copies of The Thing, which was absolutely amazing. Yeah, They Live. That's what I picked up. Yeah. I don't know if I put it back. Yeah, I put it. I'm like, do I want this? You can see my. Then you got Terminator Genesis, the Steelbook. I'm like, But I'm like, you know what? I'll take this. This is a pickup. Yeah, definitely. If I didn't get The Thing from Walmart recently, then I wouldn't have. Then I would have picked it up here because it was cheaper actually. For Split, I was torn or split on it, but I'm like, again, it's another blind buy. I heard a lot of good things about it. For a 4K, I want to know the movie that I'm watching, and I want to know that it's a good movie. I heard it's good stuff, but The Thing. There you go. That's on sale too. Yeah. Oh, house cheaper. Two Evils. This was a very tempting buy, but I'm like, it's okay. It's another blind buy, and it's for $54. Again, that's a totally normal price for, because some of these are boutique. Van Helsing, I was very tempted because it did have the slipcover, but again, it's like, does it really warrant a 4K? I feel like the CGI would look really bad. Vertigo, again, another movie that I was really tempted to get. But again, these were all blind buys that I wasn't 100% sure on whether I wanted them or not. So I did end up picking a standard Blu-ray, which had a 4K release or a 4K remaster, like a 4K scan of the original camera negatives. But so far I have They Live and Prince of Darkness. I get a couple other 4Ks because I scan again, and I keep finding more and more 4Ks. They had all the Harry Potter movies. Again, Hellboy, I was very tempted to get because it was only $19. But I'm like, dude, there's no slipcover, and you never know. Maybe if I got it cheaper and a deeper discount on Amazon or something. But right now, I got a few stuff. I spent $100 something on there, so it's not like I cheaped out. Hacksaw Ridge, again, another film that I wanted, but I'm really looking for that slipcover because it's one of my favorite war movies of this current era. Post Saving Private Ryan.
Ooh, lenticular.
I like that lenticular, the dead and buried, going from the guy to the thing. So that's pretty cool. It's like a really big box set too. Not big box set, but it was a decent sized box set, compared to other 4Ks. So yeah, I've never seen this movie. If you guys watched this movie, let me know down below. Should I have picked it up? Is it a really good movie? They had a bunch of copies of that. They had Dead and Buried. They had Doctor Who. I've never seen Doctor Who. I heard good things about it. It's a cultural phenomenon in the UK. But
there's so much good stuff.
They had Brightburn. I'm really tempted to get Brightburn because I heard it's like if Superman was a bad guy. If Superman was a school shooter, that was who it would be. But anyways, they had a lot of DC stuff. I was actually really tempted to get that Justice League on 4K. Backdraft. I've never heard of that movie before. I've heard good things about it, but I'm not too sure. Don't want to blind buy all this stuff. But I like how they've categorized a lot of their stuff. They have superhero movies next to each other. American Psycho, which is $44. I'd rather just get the Steelbook if I want to spend that much. Almost Famous. I've never heard that movie before. But they had Creed 2. They had a lot of good stuff there. Air Force One I recently saw on Netflix, which is a 4K stream. That was a really good movie. I was tempted to pick it up. Alright, so we are back in the safety and security of our homes. As I showed you, the place I went to called Cinema One, they had... Oh, first of all, how do you think about my new this jersey? I got it from a Halloween store called Spirit Halloween. It's the most popular one there. But they were having a Halloween sale, so all horror films or anything related to horror were all on sale, and I scored up a few good picks. And first off, I got was Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. I'll do unboxing videos on all these individually. But yeah, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. I remember watching the Siskel and Ebert review and how underrated this film was, and how they were so pissed off that like schlocky movies like Friday the 13th were all getting good R ratings, but this one was getting an X rating. And there is gore. It's not super like really bad. Ooh. But anyways, there's no super really bad gore scenes. There's rape scenes. You see someone getting fucking like a needle right in the eye and stuff. You see dead bodies and stuff. But I've seen like decapitations and stuff like that in other movies, but that gets an R rating. But this got an X, and it was very hard for the producers to get this in the theaters because it was always getting an X rating, which means like it's basically on the same level as hardcore porn, which it's not. I feel like the movie is super realistic to its subject matter. It's very disturbing. It's very dark. There is a rape scene, but you don't really see much of it. And it's super disturbing, super crazy. Michael Rooker in his earliest performances, I highly suggest this movie. It's still wrapped in the plastic. And this is the 30th anniversary edition, which has like newly 4K remastered of the original negatives, but it's still downgraded onto a Blu-ray, which I really want. I really want a 4K of this because it'll look absolutely amazing. So the first pick was Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Got it on sale, and it was a good price. So next is a John Carpenter classic, and it is Prince of Darkness. I recently saw Shout Out to Movie Collector. If you guys want to see like if you guys want to see super, I don't know why I flung out of my hands, but if you guys want to see super in-depth, really knowledgeable reviews on Blu-rays and 4Ks, check out Movie Collector. You know, I've recently stumbled upon his videos. I think he believes started making videos on the beginning of the quarantine, and I'm just addicted. I watch every single video he makes, and every single time he makes a video, I make sure I'm the first one, or at least really early, to watch him. Prince of Darkness, I have no idea what this movie is about. All I know is it's starring Sam Loomis, and it's directed by John Carpenter, and it came in a nice little slipcover, and it was a good price. It was on sale as well, because it is a horror film, so yeah, Prince of Darkness. I will also be doing all of unboxing of all these films later on. Next, not really a horror film, but it is They Live. They Live, again, another film I've never seen, but John Carpenter, one of my favorite directors, mixed with Roddy Piper, one of my favorite pro wrestlers of all time. So I can't wait to get into this. My brother's seen this movie, and he said he really loves this movie. So can't wait to get into this, and They Live. You can't really go wrong with that. Now, last was another movie that's on sale, but I don't think it's not a horror movie, but it is The Deer Hunter with Robert De Niro, John Cazale, John Savage, Meryl Streep, and Christopher Walken. Wow, Christopher Walken! Oh, I can't do that. I'm out of date on my Christopher Walken. Wow. Anyways, this is The Deer Hunter. 1978 Best Picture Award went to this film, and I watched the first hour. It was a bit slow. The beginning's a bit slow, but I heard it paces up really quickly, nearing the midway point. But I watched the first hour of it. I really like the love me some Robert De Niro, and he's really young in this film. All I know is it's about a Vietnam veteran with PTSD, and the scenes that I've seen were really well acted and really well performed. So I can't wait to watch this all in 4K. Now, these technically are all 4K movies. I would even classify Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer as a 4K film because it's original scanned in 4K, and technically it's remastered in 4K. I'll make a video on the differences between mastered in 4K and actual 4K Blu-rays. But anyways, those are my 4 pickups for the Halloween sale at Cinema One here in Canada. Let me know down below what you guys think of my picks. I think I did a pretty good job. You know, spent $100, but you know, for 4 films, that's a pretty good deal. So thank you so much for watching another video of mine. Please leave a like if you like, subscribe, and let me know down below what else you want me to talk about. I have been Mason for the Mockbuster YouTube channel. Please, please, please stay safe. God bless, and have a good time. Have a good day, night, evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching this, and God bless. Cheers, guys.